CBS.com and vote for your favorite new TV shows. The People's Choice, January 9th.
All right. I heard you. I heard you the first time. I heard you the 8th time. Oh. Who do you belong to?
Jingle bells, can't you tell it's Christmas trees for you? It's a way for us to say, Ben Harris, we love you. So what do you think?
I'm speechless.
Oh, and who says this isn't season for miracles?
Oh.
So, happy 10 days before Christmas, Ben Harris.
Well, not that I'm complaining, but what's this all about, huh?
Well, I don't have to be to work till 10. And we both knew that you had the morning off. So, me and Hope, we got to thinking. We figured that, you know, with your busy schedule, that you probably wouldn't have time to deck the hall. Oh. But I guess we figured wrong.
Who the hell does this Winthrop guy think he is, man?
Oh, he said awful things, that he's a lawyer who was paid to try to get Margot off.
By accusing me of killing my father?
He didn't exactly say that.
No, he didn't say that, but he twisted everything around. You know, he made it seem like Margot and I had this weird sexual relationship, and then I was jealous of her and Alec. Man, let me catch that guy in a dark alley one time.
Oh.
Just once.
Please calm down. You're going to make things worse.
Worse? George, how could things possibly get any worse? My dad's dead. The town is happier than they've ever been, and they're trying to get rid of me next.
Look, Eddie, they are using you as strategy for reasonable doubt, okay?
Strategy? They humiliate me in public to score points for their defense. You know what? I'm going to score some points of my own.
What do you mean
It
by
means
that?
I have $25 million, and I am going to use it to get back at anybody who ever wronged my mom, my dad, or me.
Ow! Good morning. Wow. Your old man couldn't have said that better.
I hope they wrap this up soon. I really can't take much more of this.
Well, I'm sorry to trial such a strain on you. Imagine how Margot must feel.
Well, another performance like the last one she did on the stand, and I'm telling you, she might as well just say she's guilty.
Well, that's just great. That's the kind of support Margot needs.
Well, what Margot and Tom both need right now is for her to know that the family's behind her.
You know what, Bob? I couldn't agree with you more.
Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm making sure the artist covers the trial fairly.
Oh, that's just so good and thoughtful of you. But it just so happens that a reporter has just shown up here who did not seduce my son, so your services won't be needed anymore.
We need to keep Blanchard from reconvening.
Good luck, unless you're ready to bind and gag the judge in chambers.
Good, then we need a stall tactic. We are this close to proving that Margot did not kill Wallace.
Being in Alec's apartment last night, it's brought so much back to me.
But nothing we can use.
Yet. When she lay on the bed, she remembered Wallace falling toward her, onto it, from that exact angle, on the bed, which means Margot could not be the killer.
So you keep saying, Tom. Now tell me how to prove it.
And the tapping noises she heard? We figured out they had to come from a woman's high heels, which proves there was another woman in the room when Wallace was murdered.
It could also prove that Margot has a swell imagination when her life is on the line.
Yeah, what about knowing that something's buried?
The only thing that's buried is the truth of what happened that night. Margot, even if every moment comes back to you, we need more than your word.
We are this close, Cass. I'll get the hard evidence. You just stall Blanchard long enough.
Come on, we all know how much judges and juries love to be stalled. They'll get impatient. They could take it out on Margot.
If we can prove there was another woman in the room the night Wallace was murdered and identify her, then nothing else matters. Then we've got our real killer, dead to rights.
All right, I'll try a few foot-dragging techniques.
Good
But
man.
I can't promise miracles.
We don't need miracles. We need good, solid evidence.
And the difference between a miracle and that is?
You don't need to worry about it. All you need to worry about is where you want to celebrate when this whole thing's over.
Morning, Tom.
Hey,
Yes, it
Tom.
is. Not now.
How can I help?
You can get out of my way.
But court's about to be
Look, I have something to do.
To help Margot? Did you find new evidence?
I don't have time for this.
Does it implicate somebody else, another suspect?
you want to help, then just go in there and take some notes for the artist.
Of course, if that's what you want.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I need a favor. I need you to keep Emily in this building.
Why?
I don't have time to explain. Will you do it?
Well, honey, anything to put a crimp in that girl's plans, of course.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, are you on duty?
No, I traded shifts to be here. Why?
Can you come with me? I need you to help me on some new evidence.
Anything to help Margot, you know that.
Emily, aren't we just about ready to begin? Come on. What are you talking about? You said you wanted Julia to cover the trial. Well, I've changed my mind, unless, of course, you've changed your mind about helping poor Margot. Of course not. Yeah, well, come on, girl, get to work. Okay, here we go.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Ultra Dawn. Ultra Dawn takes grease out of your way.
The entire vessel is heavily encrusted.
It'll take forever to salvage.
Not anymore.
Behold, Dawn Power Plus, the deep blue liquid gel that works best on the worst grease, with activated loosening agents that dig deep to remove tough, stuck-on foods really fast and nearly scrub-free.
The faster I get through this stuff, the sooner I move to the good stuff.
Take grease and a whole lot more out of your way. Dawn Power Plus.
When we asked some denture wearers why they don't use an adhesive, they didn't have a lot to say.
Don't need it.
My dentures fit fine. No problems here.
But after we gave them Fix-A-Dent, they just couldn't say enough.
Amazing, the difference. It's a great new feeling of security,
Comfort.
confidence.
I just plain forget I have them.
That's because Fix-A-Dent adjusts to the unique contours of your dentures and gums, forming a thin, powerful seal for a better hold than you ever thought possible.
I could just kick myself for not doing this sooner.
Find out for yourself what it feels like to Fix-A-Dent and forget it.
When the world's all closed in wide, waking up to pick the perfect sight. Folgers warm in each heart, mountain gonna Roma doing its part. But the tree we love so much was too beautiful to touch, so we left it there for everyone to share. A very happy holiday to you from Folgers.
When somebody's sick in the family, you give them lots of close-up cuddle time. And what do you get in return? Hugs, kisses, and cold germs. That's why Kleenex Cold Care offers 3 germ-blocking layers to help catch cold germs and keep them there. Because when it comes to cold germs, it's about caring, not sharing. Kleenex Cold Care, with or without lotion. Share the love, not the germs.
You know what, lady? Don't talk down to me like I'm some kind of lowlife.
Hey, I never do that.
No, you just look at me like I'm some kind of piece of trash, right? Well, don't do it anymore because I'm playing in the same league as you.
You are you?
That's right. I'm not that poor kid from Milltown anymore.
We met with Alex's lawyer, and Eddie and Mary. Here it is.
Read 'em and weep, lady.
Aunt Lucinda, stop. Please don't.
I don't want to weep, darling. I don't want to weep.
No, laugh. Laugh it up.
Hey, you'll always be a poor kid from Milltown.
The hell I will.
And you ought to be damn proud of that, too. Even if you get as far away from Milltown as your father got away from it, don't you forget where you came from. Don't make his mistake.
Well, what the hell are you on about?
Alex Wallace was a man who was ashamed of who he was and where he came from. And that's why he had so many secrets, and you were one of them.
Well, you know, you talk like you're some kind of expert. Don't. Because you don't know anything about being poor.
Oh. I don't know nothing about being poor. Mary Ellen Walters. Mary Ellen, wearing discard clothes, scraping for pennies, and then windfall. I can have the glorious life that I want.
So this Mary Ellen, we're talking about you, right?
I changed my name to Lucinda. Hey, what's in the name? You can change your name. The problem is when you change your name, you don't change the core person who is inside. Unless, of course, you let money and power corrupt you.
My money and my power, and I'll do what I want with it.
Fine. You do that. But let me tell you something from my perspective. And I know revenge is a drug, okay? Potent, addictive. If you get yourself hooked on all of that, you don't know where you're going to end up. Nowhere. Or maybe like your dad. Maybe you'll end up, well, on a slab.
Please, so lucky.
This, with a bullet in your heart.
Stop it, you guys.
Let me see if I understand correctly. You went to Alec Wallace's hotel suite to try and find some evidence against him, even though you knew you were putting yourself in personal jeopardy, and even though it was after you were suspended from the police force. Is that right?
I thought if I proved my loyalty, I could be reinstated.
Did you at any point think about taking matters into your own hands, hurting Wallace before he hurt you?
No.
You mean to tell me that the thought never crossed your mind?
My only objective was to get evidence against Wallace that can pay for his crimes.
You never wanted him dead?
No. Never.
No more questions.
You may step down, Mrs. Hughes. If that's all, Mr. Minter.
Permission to approach the bench?
Granted.
The defense requests a recess.
I'm either losing my hearing or losing my mind. Mr. Winthrop, unless you have any further witnesses, we will proceed with counsel's closing remarks.
No new witnesses, Your Honor.
Good.
But I would like to recall another witness.
Your Honor, this is an outrageous waste of the court's time.
This witness's testimony is vital in light of other testimony.
It better be. Proceed, Mr. Winthrop.
Thank you, sir.
Quickly.
Yes, sir. Tom better show up with something juicy soon. I'm really losing it here.
Who are you going to recall?
I'm the only man in this entire state of Illinois who can out-talk me. The defense recalls Jake McKinnon to the stand.
Thank you, Jack. I owe you big time.
Checking out evidence is nothing. You think when you find something that proves Margot's not a killer.
Yeah, Emily's smart. She's not that smart. She'll definitely leave a clue behind.
Tom, if you're looking for proof that Emily killed Wallace, you're not going to find it here. We've been over this evidence 100 times.
Then it's not going to hurt to go over one more time. What is that stuff?
Oh, surveillance tapes. From the Lakeview elevator, all the footage from the day that Wallace was whacked.
Perfect. Cue it up to around the hour when he was killed.
Tom, we've been through it already.
You weren't through it when you were specifically looking for Emily.
All right, but you know what? If I were you, I'd think of another strategy.
Yeah, she's killed before, Jack.
Yeah, in self-defense, Tom. But taking on a heavy hitter like Wallace?
When Emily wants something, she goes after it.
But killing Wallace would get her what?
It didn't have anything to do with Wallace. She wanted Margot out of the way so she could get to me.
You're a heck of a catch, Tom. You really think she killed for you?
No matter how many times I told her that I was in love with my wife, she would not back down. And after the arrest, it got worse. Now, the night of Alec's murder, Margot heard a clicking sound in the room. And it was fast-paced and quick, like a small woman's high heels scurrying across the floor.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find a small woman scurrying somewhere.
Jack, I'm telling you, this is starting to make sense.
Yeah, but a woman framing another woman for murder to
I know
steal
it's
a man?
desperate. I know it's pathetic.
It's weak, Tom.
People kill for less. Who is that? Up in the corner.
Hold on a second. There was a wedding at the hotel that night, and some of the bridal party had rooms on Wallace's floor. They're probably just going back to the room.
Come on. Does that look like a wedding guest to you?
No, it looks like someone who's trying to keep warm.
Or somebody who doesn't want to be recognized, maybe? I mean, who is that? Look at her. Hey, freeze it, freeze it, freeze it, freeze it.
Okay, okay.
What's the time?
About 11:15.
And that's when the coroner places Alec's death.
Give or take, yeah.
I'm telling you, this is starting to make sense.
Tom, you can't even see the woman's face or her hair color.
Same size, same height.
Yeah, like a million other people. That doesn't mean it's Emily.
And it doesn't mean it's not. What's happening here now? Here she comes, same way, same person.
Right.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Okay.
Look at the time.
About 11:25.
40 minutes later. 40 minutes? What? Where is she going? If she's a hotel guest, why is she leaving the hotel?
Maybe because she just committed a murder, Tom. No, she's probably going out, rushing out to meet a friend. Tom, this tape doesn't prove anything.
We have to interview every employee that was working at the Lakeview that night. We need one person to place her at the scene.
And if we come up empty, what happens?
Margot keeps saying that something is buried somewhere. She doesn't know what it means, but she knows it's a big key to this puzzle. Has anybody... I don't know, has anybody searched under the floor in Wallace's suite?
Not that I know of, no.
Yeah, well, somebody's about to. I'm going to turn this damn town upside down. I will do anything to save her. I'm going.
Where will you be when your grandson gets his first taste of the ocean? When man walks on Mars? When your children want to discover their heritage? Life is filled with moments you don't want to miss. That's why if you have high cholesterol and heart disease, you should know about Zocor. Zocor is proven to help save lives by reducing the risk of a heart attack. So where will you be tomorrow? That could depend on what you do today. When diet and exercise aren't enough, talk to your doctor about adding Zocor. Zocor is a prescription medication that is not right for everyone, including women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant, or people with liver problems. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems, because serious side effects can result. Tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Zocor, and about any medicines you are taking. For more information, talk to your doctor or call. Zocor, it's your future. Be there.
Ralph? Ralph, come here. Give me a hand. Good boy.
Thanks. Scotch Brand brings you pop-up tape strips. They free up both hands, so wrapping's never been easier. Pop-up tape strips from Scotch Brand.
They say if you get the flu, take plenty of fluids. But we think you'll feel much better taking them with a pouch of new Honey Flu, the first effective flu medicine made with real honey in a convenient, ready-to-pour pouch. New Honey Flu, a natural choice for the flu from Robitussin.
We put raw power and intelligence in two liquids and created something astonishing. New Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake Clog Remover. It cleans your pipes, even the walls, like they've never been cleaned before. With new Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake, clogs don't stand a chance.
Thursday.
Clear.
Go beyond the ER.
I got a code blue over here. Let's get moving.
For where there's hope for the new millennium. Showtime. Chicago Hope, CBS Thursday.
So what do you think?
I think there are way too many trees here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take my...
Wait. Why? I love it.
Oh, come on. No, you don't, Ben.
Yes, I do. It's small and feisty, like somebody I know.
Oh, well, you know what? Yours is big and bold and full of himself, like somebody I know. Huh.
Well, did I mention that yours is, it's simple and perfect, beautiful?
Well, yours is strong and proud and very good looking.
See, I think they go together, don't you?
Yeah.
So what's wrong?
But it's just that, you know, I had the whole morning planned, you know, for the three of us. I thought we'd decorate the tree, you know, kind of make it feel like Christmas.
Okay. That's what's stopping us.
All I brought was this, I brought this popcorn to string up, and I even got this paper to make origami cranes with, and I even got this little instruction book here. But see, what stupid I did was just plain stupid.
Hey, origami is one of my favorite art forms, so don't go calling it stupid.
Oh, stop, you're just teasing me.
No.
Oh, you do know what you're doing.
Just figuring that out, huh?
Oh my God, that is beautiful. What did you learn to do that?
In med school, wise old doctor taught me that great surgeons learn how to keep their fingers nimble even between surgeries. Some sew, some paint.
Awesome. That is so
Sometimes
cool.
I do that. Yeah? All right.
Wow.
Lie in there and nest somewhere right about in there. So what do you think?
I think you're amazing.
say just the opposite.
Well, you know what, Ben? Those people are just plain ignorant. Because take it from two of your biggest fans, you're perfect.
Huh.
Right, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you want to see perfect?
Yeah.
This little girl here, this is perfection. Yeah, huh? You know what? Your first Christmas with your mom and with me, that's going to be perfect, too. Right?
Huge warehouse. It's like 15,000 square feet, and we still couldn't find a way out.
Were you afraid for your lives?
Oh, yes. I mean, we wouldn't have made it if we didn't have each other. Miss Lindsay and I.
Was it just the two of you, or was there someone else in that warehouse?
Oh, no, there was somebody else. There was a bartender from Chicago, but he wasn't much company, especially since he was dead.
Do you know how he died?
Objection, Your Honor. Aside from the fact that we've already heard this testimony, it has no relevance on this case.
I'm planning to show the connection, Your Honor.
Within whose lifetime? Move on. Now.
You delivered something up to this floor about 11:30.
Champagne, room 615.
A few doors from Wallace's suite.
Well, while you were up here, do you remember seeing anybody else?
I don't remember.
This face ringing a bell?
Nope. Never seen her in my life.
Well, let's go back to the bodyguard for a moment. The man who claimed he supplied Wallace with drugs.
Roofies.
Yes. The existence of roofies is crucial to this case. So please try to recall exactly what the bodyguard told you.
Objection, Your Honor. Permission to approach.
Mission granted.
When did Tom say he'd be back?
Oh, he didn't. I don't know.
In a hurry. Margot's going to need him.
No, she's going to need a miracle. Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Well, it's about time. Where the hell are you?
First, tell me how the trial's going.
Like a bad opera. It's loud and long and going nowhere. Cass is just simply spinning his wheels.
Well, good. I need some more time.
For what? Tom, where are you?
I'm at the Lakeview, Alec Wallace's suite.
Wallace, sweet. What are you doing there?
Never mind. Just call me if Cass runs out of steam or if Blanchard runs out of patience. All right. Let's get to work.
Well, it'd help if we knew what we were looking for.
Well, Margot keeps coming up with the word buried.
Which isn't much to go on, Tom.
Well, it's all we've got, so let's start digging and hope we come up with something that implicates Emily.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Hailed as an instant family classic.
Who are you? I'm Annie. It's a hard knock life.
Disney presents Annie. Own the perfect holiday gift. Now on video.
Giving your kid cold medicine can be... But now there's delicious soft chews tablets from Triaminic that dissolve magically in an instant. Easy to give, easy to take soft chews come in 3 delicious formulas for the right relief without the struggle.
Better?
Yeah.
Thanks. At Geico, we work 24 hours a day. Fortunately, we're equipped for the job. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Am I on? Geico Direct could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance. Result?
Smaller bill.
Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more.
The invincible no-wax floor versus one persistent child. Over time, it gets scratched and scuffed. That's why even no-wax floors need more than cleaning and shining. They need protecting. They need Mop and Glow Triple Action. In one quick and easy step, it not only cleans and shines, it protects. Mop and Glow Triple Action keeps beautiful floors going strong.
There's a very small window in the life of baby vegetables when they're extra sweet, extra tender. And at Birdseye, that's exactly when we pick them. side baby vegetables. Bring a little
Wow.
to your table.
Tonight, it's the ultimate Cosby crime.
One of these brownies is missing.
And everyone's a suspect.
Where are the brownies? Let it go, baby.
Then it's Becker on TV violence.
What about all the violence that happened before we had television? I suppose the Spanish Inquisition came off a bad episode of Gilligan's Island.
Catch Becker on a special night. CBS tonight.
A loving daughter, a beautiful new wife. But which one? Matt, Lissa, wants him dead.
Somebody killed him.
Tracy Gold, Powers Booth, A Crime of Passion, CBS tonight. AT&T presents the Class of 2000, 48 Hours, Thursday.
I guess your Auntie Lou should keep her opinions to herself. And I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
Then that wouldn't make you my Auntie Lou, would it?
I know somebody over there who would be very glad, though.
I hope he's going to be okay.
He's going to be fine, just so long as he has you. You going to the courthouse today?
Well, we were just going to hang out and try to keep our minds off things. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe we should go.
Well, I came by to offer you a lift, but now that I test the waters here, I think you should have a break.
Well, I don't think that's going to matter, because I can't quit thinking about what's going to happen to Marco.
Go, okay? Go if you want to go.
No, no. Both of you stay, and I will come back with an in-depth report.
Haley, what do you think's going to happen to her?
Honey, I don't. Who can predict? There'll be the closing arguments, and then by this evening, her fate, Margot's fate, will be in the hand of the jury. Take care of yourself. Oh, darling, take care of yourself.
Okay.
Hey, you, young man.
What?
Take it easy on this girl, will you? Because she's the best thing that ever happened to you in your life, and that includes the new fortune.
Yeah, you don't have to babysit me.
I just want you to calm down, please.
I will, Georgia. I will calm down. As soon as somebody pays for knocking off my dad.
But Eddie, what if it's the wrong somebody?
You still don't think Margot did it, do you?
If Margot spends her life in jail for a crime she didn't commit, I can't live with that, and I don't think that you could either.
I've got a fortune behind me now, George. I will find out who did this.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie? You don't think that she's guilty either?
At first, I didn't want to believe she did it. She's my friend. You know, she cares about me, at least. I thought she did.
She still does. She loves you.
No,
and
okay,
no matter
no,
what happens,
no,
it's not going to change.
no. I'm not going to let her do this to me. I'm not going to let anybody do this to me.
What, Eddie?
Every time I care about somebody, every time, George, they disappear. Please don't disappear. Please promise me that you are never going to go away from me, because I couldn't handle that.
Your Honor, my job is to prove reasonable doubt, which of course Ms. Griffin would love to prevent. I'm illustrating a vast array of people who had motive to get rid of Alec Wallace.
But you can't place one of them at the scene of the crime on the night of the murder, except the defendant.
Give me time and I will.
All I've given you is time, Mr. Winthrop. Do you intend to visit the argument that Miss Griffin has raised?
Placing someone else in that room? Yes, Your Honor. After a short recess.
That's it. Either you wrap up your case now, or be held in contempt of court.
Hey, Jack, you guys noticed this, right? I mean, you searched this the first time?
Yeah, that's the plant that Margaret tried to hide the bug in. Well, maybe she's remembering burying the bug.
Well, I'd like to think there's more to it than that.
Let me see this.
Let's try it. So? Anything?
Hold on a second. No, there's nothing here, Tom.
No. Jack, there's got to be something. I mean, what? Where? Under the floor? Hey, look. Let's check for loose floorboards.
Yeah, it's worth a try, I guess.
I'll check over here.
All right.
Hey, you want help with that?
No, I got it.
I'll get it. Here, I'll help.
Oh, damn it.
What? Come on, help.
My pen fell behind this thing.
I'll buy you a new pen, Jack.
It's got
Come on.
sentimental value, Tom. Emma gave me this pen.
I'll get rid of whoever that is.
Ah, damn it.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you. And I know exactly what you're doing here.
Can't catch me! The rush is on to go see the movie Stuart Little, only in theaters. And to get the Radio Shack. For cool toys that can really play. Barbie RC car, Rugrats coin bank, Singin' Jam, Talking Elmo phone, fun educational toys. And Radio Shack's the only place you'll find the Stuart Little Roadster. Online or in the store, get in, get out, get what you want. At Radio Shack.
In families, it's like what's mine is yours. Everyone shares everything, right down to the cold germs. With Kleenex Cold Care, you get 3 germ-blocking layers to help catch cold germs and keep them there. Hey, if there's one thing we can all be a little selfish about, it's our cold germs. Kleenex Cold Care, with or without lotion. Share the love, not the germs.
You want to nab it, you want to trap it, there's a better way to know you have it.
One look at new Pledge Grab-It Cloth's tighter weave, and you'll see why more dust sticks right to it instead of going through it like Swiffer. So, which cloth do you want to grab?
Dust sticks to it, won't go right through it. Nothing traps like Grab-It Cloth can do it. The only one to grab when you want to grab more.
New Pledge Grab-It, Sweeper and Cloths. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
What does a website have to do with your daily health routine? Everything. CBS Health Watch by Medscape. We're the online authority to help you manage your health. Visit cbs.healthwatch.com every day for your health.
The show that's fascinating America is back.
My husband passed away 10 months ago.
Michael Wiseman was killed in a tragic accident, but the government kept his brain alive.
Dr. Morris built an artificial man.
And now, will their secret be exposed?
Want to see where your husband's lived since he died?
All new now and again, CBS Friday.
No matter what play you call, you score every time with Hollywood Squares.
Caltris, the cast of Ladies Man, Brad Garrett, and sportscasters Bill Sims and Greg Gumbel on the next Hollywood Squares.
Tonight at 7:30 on CBS 2.
You know, some supermarkets give away keychains, but during the Bonds Club Volvo sweepstakes, we're giving away 31 Volvo S40 sedans and 1 B70 GLT wagon. Just swipe your Bonds Club card or key in your phone number to be automatically entered for a chance to win.
This week, prepare for the holidays with a Farmer John half ham. It's just $5 with Bonds Club. Or a USDA Select whole ribeye roast, only $1.97 a pound with Bonds Club.
A Volvo a day for the entire month of December. Sure, keychains are great, but you can't really drive home in one.
There's a nice fella and he had a car, and the girls all liked him, so I thought, well, maybe I should too.
Edie's a very sweet lady. She had to be re-educated as far as dentistry goes.
Unless you take good care of your teeth, you're going to have trouble.
I won the Crest Elderly Service Award for excellence in dentistry. Instead of taking teeth out, we try to restore what's there.
There's no part like Virginia wine. I wouldn't trade him for anybody.
Please make a gift donation to the CBS 2 Giving Tree and Toy Drive.
Robert Urich, Meredith Baxter. Miracle on the 17th June, CBS Sunday.
Never fails. Things are going great, and then I say something stupid.
Oh, come on, Ben. Will you shut up? You didn't say anything
All right,
stupid.
then I did something stupid.
Yeah, well, you definitely did something.
Okay, come on, let me have it.
Ben, I'm just happy, that's all. Happier than I have ever been since, I don't know, since forever.
I'm happy you're happy. Look, it was you who got up the courage to get Hope back, and it was you who found a great job without my help. You don't need me.
No, Ben, that's saying something stupid.
No, it's true this time. You needed to prove that you could take care of yourself, and you did it.
Yeah, well, I guess I just needed to prove to myself that I could do it on my own. But I need you. And not to help me do things or to buy me things, okay? But to make me feel complete, to feel whole. Okay?
I feel the same way about you. I mean, we belong together, side by side. Like our trees.
Maybe that's a problem.
Problem? What? Who said there's a problem?
Oh, come on, Ben, look at you. I mean, you're brilliant, you're successful, you're like this bright and shining star on top of your tree. I mean, look at me, I'm just a popcorn type, you know? All my dreams are small and they're simple. Maybe they're just too small for a man like you, you know?
Hey. Wait a minute. Here, hold her. Something I want to show you.
Your decision, Mr. Winthrop.
Do I have a choice? The defense rests.
Order! Ms. Griffin, is the prosecution prepared to begin closing statements?
We'll just need a few moments, Your Honor.
You did your best.
Not good enough.
What's going on? It's very quiet.
Margot's lawyer was stalling for time.
Yeah, and the judge is fed up.
It's a good thing we have a jury, isn't it?
Blanchard has made no secret of the fact that he thinks Margot's defense is very weak, and I think the jury has picked up on that.
So much for a fair and open-minded judiciary.
Unfortunately, I think Blanchard is right. I don't know. I don't think Margot has a chance.
Oh, John, you know, your father can always be counted on for a pessimistic perspective.
Oh, come on.
Jake.
Never mind. She's not there.
Who's not where?
Emily, she's not in the ladies' room.
Was she supposed to be?
She's supposed to be in this building. I promised Tom I would see to it that she would not leave, and the little weasel's wormed her way out of here somehow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't bore you with what you already know. We've all sat here and listened as the defense went on the attack against the victim of this crime. Now, Mr. Winthrop has painted a vivid portrait of Alec Wallace as a notorious criminal, an unscrupulous monster who would hurt anyone that got in his path. I can't debate. In many ways, Alec Wallace was despicable. The defense has also portrayed Margot Hughes as a heroine, a decorated police officer, devoted mother, respected member of this community. It would be equally futile to argue those points. Margot Hughes has been in many ways an exemplary citizen. I can't argue Alec Wallace probably belonged behind bars. And so it might seem, it might appear that the wrong person is on trial here, which is exactly what the defense would like you to believe. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be deceived. I have already laid out the actions of Margot Hughes on the night of November 5th. Margot Hughes' lover, Alec Wallace, wanted to end their relationship. She became upset and angry and proceeded to kill him. That is a crime. A crime that deserves the most severe punishment.
Oh, for God's sakes, Tom, hurry. I was sitting in court when Lisa got your call. She couldn't help but blurt out that you were at the Lakeview.
So you came running over here?
Yeah, I want to help you look for evidence. And honestly, I would rather be here than there.
Well, what does that mean?
The trial. It's a disaster since you left.
So what's happening?
Well, Judge Blanchard can't stand Cass Winthrop. It's like he's made up his mind that Margot's guilty. You know, he's just going through this turn of events for, you know...
Damn it. What? Hello? Yeah, hi, yeah, Mom. Hi. Yes, she is here. Yeah, I know you did everything you could. What's going on over there? Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Something happened?
Yeah, they started closing arguments.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, get back to the courthouse. I need you to cover closing statements for me.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. Julia Lindsay's taking pages and pages of notes. What is going on here? What's wrong with the radiator?
Oh, nothing. Why?
Why? The cover's off. Did you find
You know,
something?
hey, you know what? I need you to get back to the courthouse.
Yeah, but I want to help.
I want you to cover closing statements, please.
Fine. Fine. You know where to find me.
What did I tell you? She's everywhere. Did you see how nervous she is?
No, Tom, she was just curious. That's all.
No, there's evidence in this room. We gotta find it.
I went on chemo at the time my oldest daughter was getting married. We had planned everything, the fabric, the design, the whole gown. But when it was time to sew the dress, the chemo, it makes you weak. My whole life I've made clothes for other people, but for my own daughter's wedding, I was too tired to make the dress.
Are you a chemotherapy patient? Ask your doctor about Procrit. Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy, and more red blood cells can mean more strength. Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
In life, you take the bitter with the sweet, but I plan to end up with more sweet.
Ooh, Floor Shine leather wingtips. Available online in 299 retail locations.
Ooh, candies.
Oh, classic Doc Martens. Full grain leather, lug soles available online in 234 retail locations.
Ooh, hey, Steve Madden.
Wait, Kenneth Cole. No, wait, Via Spiga? This never happened.
StoreRunner.com has shopping experts in every conceivable field, like Dave Pearson's shoes.
Kenneth Cole. Definitely Kenneth Cole.
StoreRunner.com. Log on, let's shop.
Experience the Conair Water Jet Spa, the most powerful compact ever that turns your tub into an invigorating experience. The Conair Water Jet Spa. Also from Conair, the ultra-massaging foot spa bath.
For itchy patches of dry winter skin, moisturizers can't always cut it. Try Cortizone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortizone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers, plus the power of Cortizone 10 to stop itch and help heal. Try Cortizone 10 Plus.
So I urge you to forget about emotion and remember only the facts. The defendant's fingerprints were the only fingerprints found on the murder weapon. The defense has not refuted that, nor offered any explanation for it. The defendant admits waking up the next morning next to the victim after she passed out the night before. Now, she claims that she was given drugs by the victim that left her memory so clouded she can't remember what happened on the night of November 5th, the night Alec Wallace was murdered. But no evidence of any drug was found in her system. Ladies and gentlemen, given these facts so conclusive that not even the defense can dispute them, there is only one verdict you can deliver. You must find Margot Hughes guilty of murder. Thank you.
She's almost got me believing I'm guilty.
We're not through yet. Tom may be onto something.
Where is he?
Mr. Winthrop, are you ready to begin your closing statement? Or are you planning to request yet another recess?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
There we go. Whoop. Tom?
Yo.
I think I found something.
Well, reel it in, whatever it is.
Well, I don't want to blow it. Hold on.
What's it look like?
Well... It's a spoon.
Yeah, so a guest dropped the spoon.
Yeah, well, it's pretty dirty.
Well, who knows how long it's been there. It could have been years before Wallace ever rented the place.
Yeah, but it's caked with mud. And this doesn't look like it's from room service.
It's like soil, like somebody was digging for something that was...
Buried?
Yeah.
Okay, but what were they digging for and who's doing the digging?
Well, the only soil in the room would have had to come from the plant.
We didn't find anything in there.
So the killer, whatever they were digging for or trying to hide, she took it with her.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, so the spoon was behind the radiator, and it fell behind there like my pen did, right? Only the murderer probably was in a hurry to get the hell out of here.
No, you saw Emily's face when she realized that the radiator was uncovered.
Yes, Tom.
It's her prints.
No.
Her prints are all over
Let's
that
not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Because even if Emily's prints are all over this, it's circumstantial. It's not enough to convict her or put her away.
Yeah, it might be enough for a postponement.
All right. Okay, listen, I'm going to get their forensics, and I'm going to take this with me. You want to...
No, I'm going to go to the courthouse and make sure we're not too late.
Ms. Griffin would have you believe the defense is running scared, that we've done nothing to refute the prosecution's evidence. I ask you, what evidence? Yes, the prosecution has presented theories and speculation, but the burden of proof is on them. And they have not submitted 1 ounce of concrete proof that Margot Hughes killed Alec Wallace. No witness that saw her pull the trigger. Not a shred of evidence that this upholder of the law, this highly regarded police officer, had any plan to kill Alec Wallace. She never even considered such a heinous act. No confession, no admission of guilt. All the prosecution could offer were self-serving deductions and suppositions. Ladies and gentlemen, you are charged with upholding the law of this land. According to that law, you cannot deliver a guilty verdict if you have any doubt about the defendant's innocence. That's to protect both innocent defendants and you, the jury. To protect you from making the unforgivable mistake of convicting the wrong person. Don't take this mother away from her children, this woman away from her husband, for no reason at all, morally or legally. The prosecution has not proven Margot Hughes guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So you must vote to acquit. Otherwise, justice will not be served.
Mr. Winthrop, are you pausing for dramatic effect, or are you through?
No, I'm through, Your Honor. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I know you'll make the right decision.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is your job to weigh the evidence before you. That which was given through direct testimony on the stand and exhibits submitted by the prosecution in defense. The closing arguments of the attorneys are not considered evidence and should not be treated as such. Only witnesses and exhibit evidence shall be considered in finding your verdict. I will now instruct you on the law regarding murder.
Ah, the holidays.
The joy.
The love.
Not the Brussels sprouts.
With Campbell's Cream of Mushroom this holiday, give your family something really special. Green bean bake. Want to enjoy a delicious holiday tradition? We have a soup for that. Campbell's Cream of Mushroom.
In the battle to prevent the gum disease gingivitis, floss goes a long way, because floss removes plaque between teeth. But for many, that might not be enough. To kill the germs brushing and flossing may miss, use Listerine. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth, to kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Stand up to gum disease. Get in here and fight. With Listerine, don't let a good mouth go bad.
Escape the demands. Experience the freedom. Leave the world behind. Stetson Country, cologne for men. Wear it and you're there.
Who is it?
It's me, influenza. You know, the flu. Coming in.
He's influenza.
How are you?
And he'll make you miserable with symptoms like fatigue, high fever, cough, headache, and body aches.
People say I have an infectious laugh. What do you think?
Introducing Relenza, a new prescription medicine to help you start feeling better sooner. The virus that causes the flu lives in the lungs.
Go away.
If you think you have symptoms of the flu, talk to your doctor right away.
I'm not bugging you, am I?
Relenza is an antiviral medicine that's inhaled. You should be shown how to use the inhaler. Those with chronic lung disease or asthma may experience wheezing and should consult their doctor. Side effects occurred in 3% or less of patients and included nausea, diarrhea, and sinusitis.
Soup. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Soup.
If your doctor says it's influenza, ask about Relenza.
Ooh, nice.
We had plenty of time to decorate.
Hey, sorry, it took me a little while to dig this up.
What is that?
It's Khalil Gibran, Lebanese poet. Haven't opened this up since college, but there's one poem that always kind of stuck out for me. Yeah. But let there be spaces in your togetherness. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadows. See, we are a lot like those trees. I mean, we're not the same, but
we're together.
Yeah. See what this is.
all right. Ready?
Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow.
You are beautiful. Hey. Hey, I hope that's a happy tear.
It is. I was just thinking about last year, how I thought that I'd never spend a Christmas with hope. I pretty much figured that I'd be alone for the rest of my life, dancing in clubs and just hating how I live.
And now?
Well, now, I got my little girl here with me this Christmas. I got this great job. And I got... Never mind.
What?
It doesn't
What are you
matter.
gonna say? Hey, well, come on, tell me. I dare you.
I was just thinking about this Christmas. And all the other Christmases to come, and just how wonderful it would be if we could spend them together.
Careful now. That almost sounds like a marriage proposal.
I guess it is.
Well, then I guess I accept. I definitely accept. Yeah, what do you think?
You know, but the longest time I really thought Margot did it. The way she acted in court, you know, getting up and yelling at her own lawyer, that's not the way you behave when you're guilty and you want to point the finger at somebody. Anybody else.
Maybe she'll be acquitted.
Yeah, maybe. But if she didn't do it, George, who did?
If the state has not proved beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant, Margot Hughes, is guilty of the murder of Alec Wallace, then you will find the defendant not guilty. You are not to discuss this case in any way, shape, or form outside of the jury room. You have a great responsibility. I trust you'll treat it as such.
Tell me you found something.
We found something. My God, we found something.
To capture your New Year's kiss. Save up to $12 now on select Polaroid cameras and film. Save now before December 31st.
Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Kangaskhan, Golem, Caputo, Meowth, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
If that's how your kids talk, then there's only one place to go, Burger King. Because right now in every Burger King Big Kids meal you buy, they'll get either a Pokemon toy and limited edition trading card, or a Master Trainer trading card sheet. 9 cards per sheet, your kids can collect all 20. Pokemon and the Burger King Big Kids meal. Find out which one you'll catch.
Look at you. What a cold. Even your sinuses hurt. You know how Advil gets rid of tough pain fast? Well, Advil cold and sinus gets rid of tough sinus pain fast. This is in this, plus a decongestant. That's why they call it Advil cold and sinus.
Give a little love, a little squeeze and a little kiss. Give a little hug, I want some more of this. Take a little time, yeah, make a little fuss. Well, that's what I want and want. Give a little love, give a little love, give a little love, give a little love.
Just because other cleaners are blue like Windex doesn't mean they can clean glass like Windex. Windex with ammonia D leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, best on glass.
A moment of forbidden passion
Nobody has to know anything.
could last forever.
You did turn off the camera, right?
Now she's desperate to keep their secret.
It's a videotape. I need to find it right away.
But it may be too late.
My. So that's how they kept warm.
Guiding light.
What happens next is everything.
At 17, they've lost their homes, maybe college too. Don't count Brandy and Kayla out just yet. AT&T presents the Class of 2000, 48 Hours, Thursday.
CBS Friday. Her husband was killed, but the government kept his brain alive. Now the secret could be exposed.
Want to see where your husband's lived since he died?
All new Now and Again. Then,
That is a 71 CUDA.
when Don's car gets tagged, he loses more than his head.
You got no proof. I got no hood.
All new Nash after Now and Again, CBS Friday.
Sharon Stone and those baby rumors.
Tune in. See if this really is my baby.
Plus,
I'm Alec Baldwin for Entertainment Tonight.
the stories you never heard as E.T. looks back at the filmmakers of the millennium. Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
More people shop at Ralph's than any other supermarket in Southern California, so we're celebrating the holidays like no other store can. Presenting the centerpiece of your Christmas table, a juicy, delicious Farmer John full half ham, just 47 cents a pound. Everyone at Ralph's is ready. Our goal is to help you create the most magical holiday ever. And wouldn't this be a wonderful present? There's only 2 weeks left to win a new Ford Expedition or our $2 million grand prize. Happy holidays from Ralph's.
Uh-oh. The abominable snowman has diaper rash. No wonder. Winter is rash season. When colds, flu, even baby's antibiotics can make him more rash-prone. But with Pampers Rash Guard, you can be better prepared. It's the only diaper designed to help treat and protect against diaper rash. So for every snowman, winter's what winter should be.
Holidays.